Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today for you guys, we are going to be reacting to a new video by YoonToons called I Went to Japan Alone. Honestly, I'm super excited for this video ever since she mentioned it in her last one. I'm excited to see how YoonToons went to Japan and all the things she got up into, so I hope you guys are having a great day. Before the video starts, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show. It really does mean a lot to me. Leave a comment down below who you guys want me to react to in the future, and make sure you guys go leave a like on YoonToons video too. But that's all I got for you guys, so let's get right into the video.
Aren't you scared? No, I won't die. Daijobu, I'll be fine. Enjoy your date. I probably could have died. Damn, you have no friends to take a picture for you. I started crying. Man, I keep crying this whole trip. After my solo trip to Japan, a lot of people asked
we're in
me,
for it.
weren't you lonely? And to that, I have to say is that I really wasn't. I was alone, but I wasn't lonely. Sure, there were moments I thought it'd be nice if my friends were here, or my parents would love it here. But ultimately, I was happy, enjoying my own
bro, she looks so happy. Okay.
Myself. I was going through it, bro. But it really was just a mix of everything.
Guys, if you haven't seen the previous video, I say go watch the reaction to that one first. I'll leave it somewhere up here, but yeah, you gotta watch that one. I
just felt like I didn't deserve anything. I didn't value myself, and I ended up putting everyone else before me, even if they didn't care. Still, I didn't want to feel sorry for myself, and I decided to bury myself in my work and art while trying to find and accept myself. I still love my art and the work that I do, but drawing and staying cooped up in your room can only get you so far. It felt like I was alive, but I wasn't living. Like nothing I did was ever good enough. Like I wasn't enough. While I was trying to find myself through my work, I ended up losing myself because all I did was work. I distanced myself from people and put up a wall. I just didn't trust anyone. I kept trying to keep myself together, but there was always something else trying to break it. I wasn't okay, but I tried to tough it out and keep a smile on my face. I thought it'd be nice to run away from my work, from people, and other things in my life. Though, going on this Japan trip wasn't me running away. I was finally taking a step back to look towards myself on what I needed and what I wanted, instead of everyone else. And
it's so windy.
I needed time to look at me. If you haven't watched my previous video before going on my solo traveling journey, I came to Japan with a group of strangers I never met.
Guys, go watch that video.
Interest in art. It was scary at first meeting people I never met in a foreign country, but I gained new experiences and met wonderful new friends I would have never met had I not had the courage to put myself out there. After I said goodbye to everyone, it was just me alone in Japan for 10 days. And I didn't really know where to go. I was kind of lost. I had a general plan. From Kyoto, my first stop was to go to Hakone, which is known for their onsens, and I absolutely love onsens. My first problem was, well, I didn't know how to get to Hakone entirely. I literally picked it on the
We didn't think about this first.
My solo trip started, and I didn't really have a plan. I was just kind of winging it. My friends and my tour guide from the group trip were like, "Aren't you scared?" And I'm like, "No, I won't die." Little do they know I would face a gruesome death. No, I'm just joking.
Oh no!
I'm clearly alive making this video.
Oh, there we go.
Anyways, I looked up on Google Maps how to get there. Honestly, if I didn't have Google Maps, I would have.
Shout out to Google Maps, fan.
And probably end up in some corner in Japan. I don't know. I tried to look for the train station, but I immediately got lost because I always relied on the tour guide or my friend. And now I was alone, and I had no one to rely on but myself. But that's what makes it so fun. Because you're able to choose the adventure you want to go on and learn more about what you want to do. Of course, you can ask around, but with the language barrier in a foreign country, it was difficult to understand and communicate. On my way towards Hakone, I couldn't find a train station. I asked an officer where to get on the train because it wasn't really listed on the ticket or Google Maps. I feel like he must have explained to me too many times to the point he got visibly annoyed, and I'm like, okay, thanks! And I decided to figure it out myself. I managed to put it together like I was a detective trying to put the pieces together in order. Other than that, most people I asked for directions were really sweet. They even took me as far as the station or where I had to go sometimes. It took most of the day trying to get to Hakone, and it got pretty dark by the time I got
on the bus.
My bus was the last stop, so towards the end, it was just me alone on the bus with the bus driver, which it looked like some
I would start thinking to myself, like, am I in the right place?
I got off and walked super fast to the hotel because it was scary walking alone in the night on the road, and I eventually made it to the hotel.
Oh, okay, well, cool.
I maybe want to make a separate video about my onsen experience, so I'll talk about that more in a separate video. But I will tell you that the onsens were so amazing, and I'd love to come back to Hakone and do that again. While I was there, I decided to visit the Hakone Shrine as well. I explored the area, took some more cool pics, and I love letting myself wander freely while enjoying the moment. The last bus was at 5 p.m, so I went around looking for the bus station, but for some reason, it wasn't the same place when I was dropped off, and even when I went to the area where Google Maps told me to go, it wasn't there. I was looking everywhere, but I couldn't find it. And then, dude, it just starts pouring, and I didn't have an umbrella.
And there's no one here with an umbrella.
I asked this couple passing by if they knew where the bus station was, but they didn't know where it was either. They even went as far as to looking around with me, but we still couldn't find it. I felt bad. I was intrigued on their date, and I decided to pull a Daijobu, I'll be fine, enjoy your date. Aw, Chokai. Haha, yeah.
She won't be fine. She needs help.
Say that you're fine. You're not really fine. They wanted to drive me back, but they had so much luggage in the back that I wouldn't even fit. It was sweet of them to offer, but I said I'd be okay. Well, I probably could have died. The drivers here aren't reckless, but the area didn't really have a lot of people walking on these roads. I was working with this! Like, where is the sidewalk, bro? And it was raining too, so the roads were like pretty slippery. I just walked close to the edge of the road.
Okay, so first thing I've gotten is I can't go alone. Because I sure won't know where I'm going.
I wouldn't get hit by that blind spot. It was pretty scary, but I found some pretty cool areas which were fun to explore. Every time I got lost or ended up somewhere I didn't intend to be at first, I found myself appreciating what was around me. Eventually, I made it back to the onsen, and it was a journey for sure. I wanted to see Mount Fuji, but I didn't have enough time, and I only caught a glimpse of it from the bus on my way to Tokyo! That was my next destination. I took the bus and the train and made it to my new hotel in Tokyo. I got okonomiyaki again around the
I feel like all the food would just make me feel better.
I was really tired, and I ended up taking a nap at the hotel and woke up at night. I wanted to do something, so I decided to go to a club, which, by the way, was a mistake. I'll talk about that in my next video. The next day,
I need to see these next videos.
Anime lovers stream. Akihabara!
The Sky
Dream. There was anime stuff everywhere, and it was insane. I bought a lot of stuff, but it's cheaper in Japan, so it's okay. I also stumbled on a sus store, and I left. That's all I'll say about it. After that, I decided to rest at this cool area.
Can we get a video about that one? Stop.
I took some cool pictures. It's funny when I show people my pictures after the trip, they would ask me, damn, who took that? And I'm like, well, it was me and my camera timer. It was awkward sometimes taking pictures. I'll be trying to time the pictures, but sometimes there'll be people trying to walk through. Like sometimes people would come up to me and be like, you want me to take your picture? Like, damn, do you have no friends to take a picture for you? I'm pretty sure they're not thinking like that, but
I don't think they said this.
I usually end up taking the picture better than the people that offer. Mostly because I know my good angles. Still, it was really difficult taking pictures and vlogging for the first time. I wasn't really sure how to even start. That's why I'm happy to say this video is sponsored by Skillshare. On Skillshare, you can learn how to do so many things, like how to solo travel like I did, animate your art, edit videos, and how to be productive, like working on your focus and attention. Hello? Are you guys listening? Hello?
No.
Wake up! I would love
I need to
go
focus on
solo
my attention.
traveling
Wait,
again,
what?
but that Japan trip was pretty expensive. So I took a class called Travel the World Even If You Are Broke, and I learned so many different ways to save money and travel for my future solo traveling trip. There's thousands of different classes in countless categories, so there will be something for all of you to try and learn. This month's theme is about reflection. This year I've been doing a lot of self-reflection on how I want to improve myself as a person and as an artist, and that means learning how to be more organized with my time and how to draw using different skills and programs to improve my art. With Skillshare, I can work on learning and improving myself.
Guys, leave a comment down below what if you guys do animation or art, digital art. I mean, leave like a program you guys love using. I personally still use Fire Alpaca, but let me know if you guys do like anything else. I'd love to hear some actual like new programs I haven't heard of yet.
You could cook yourself on the stone thing, and it was really good. Also, I walked up the busiest street ever and got to the Pokemon
There it is. Sorry, I can only think of Tokyo Ghoul. I'm not gonna lie. Mewtwo.
City vibe going with his Mewtwo and Mew graffiti. I got this Dratini and a bunch of Pokemon cards, and this cute Cloyster? I don't know how to pronounce it. He's just a guy. 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 I took some more pictures around the area and visited the Tokyo Tower. They had this Blue collab going on, and I love Blue Lock so much. Baro's my favorite, and he's an inspiration. But But Naki's also really cool. But so is Issa.
My goodness. A woman of class.
I love the city lights.
Now let me stop. I love Blue
like
Log.
stars, and each one has someone inside with their own story. After that, I was getting pretty hungry though because I kind of forgot to eat while I was exploring all day. So I went to this restaurant at 12 in the morning. I was like, screw it, I'm hungry and I want omurice. There were only like a couple of older men with this one chef. 2 guys were looking at me like, what is this girl doing here at 12 in the morning? I ordered omurice by pointing because I suck at Japanese and waited. While I was waiting, he came back over saying something in Japanese. He was like, something, gyoza? I mean, I like gyoza. Yeah?
Sure.
I think he said gyoza. We kind of stared at each other until he gave me a thumbs up and went back to the kitchen. I was confused, but he was really sweet. Then he brought over gyoza, which are dumplings.
Nice.
He explained through Google Translate that it was going to take a while to make the omurice and felt bad. But I was like, it's okay.
I mean, I'm here at 12 in the morning, man. It's okay. If I hear
later on, he brought
daijoubu
the
one more
omurice,
time.
and, oh my gosh, it was so good. Then he came over again and said something juice. At this point, nodding seemed to lead to good things, and I was like, yes, I would like gyoza. Yes, I would like whatever you just said. Yes, I would like to be kidnapped and locked in your basement to be free.
No.
Wait, well, I was eating my omurice, and he brought orange juice. I just looked at him like, man, this guy is so sweet, and he doesn't have
that brother trying everything he can. My goodness.
Literally the most sweetest and most wholesome
clip.
restaurant experience ever. It's moments like these that make you appreciate the people you meet and their kindness. The next day, I went to another hotel, which was a capsule hotel. The one I went to is just for women. After I dropped my stuff off there,
I've heard about those.
I went to another Pokemon Center, but at the Sky Tree, the tallest tower in Japan. I saw the Rayquaza statue. It's as epic as it looks. Then I explored the mall inside and went to the aquarium there. I really love aquariums and sea creatures. They're so mystical and beautiful. They inspire the creatures I like to draw sometimes. Then, when it was time for the Sky Tree, they were doing this Pokemon collab too. They had Pokemon.
Man. See, that's why I would want to go to Tokyo just to see Pokemon stuff. That's it.
I
don't even know what specifically I'd see.
Honestly, I have no objections being a Pokemon anime. I watched this since I was a kid, so yes sir! The view was even crazier being so high. We also had Pokemon themed drinks, and I got the Lico drink. I sat eating dinner, looking out into the city, and it was amazing. Then I realized it was getting late, and I should head back to the hotel. As I was leaving, I decided to listen to some music and look for my headphones, and well, I couldn't find them. Bro, I lost my phone in Japan already, and my friends helped me find them.
Can we not go through this again?
Headphones? I keep losing my stuff. I ran back to where I thought I left them, which is where I was taking pictures. I probably set it down and forgot to take them with me. I made it, and I couldn't find them anywhere. Man, these were expensive too. I doubt I'll find them.
Dang
As I was walking back to the station with no hope, I ran into a security guard. Maybe he can help. I did a sumimasen. And then, well, Google translated everything else because I had to explain somehow. Then he told me to follow him to the Lost and Found Center. I didn't even know they had something like that. I really thought I wasn't going to find it because I definitely was pushing my luck. Even though I helped Colin from the last trip find his laptop, I'm definitely pushing my luck.
Yeah, no, twice as crazy.
Oh yeah, Pink Beat headphones? We have them. Oh! The luck passed on! It was worth going on a 3-4 hour trip all the way back to Osaka helping Colin find his laptop. Good karma came, let's go!
Nice.
Arigatou gozaimasu! The next day, I
went well, I'm super happy she found her stuff. That would scare me.
I was really excited to go and pet the dogs. But when I went in, they were like knocked out on the floor. Like, damn, what in the world happened?
They're sleepy little guys. Look at them.
I tried to sit next to one, but they kind of ignored me and walked away. They were doing it to the other customers too. And the staff tried to encourage them to socialize, but they didn't really care. The staff tried to get a dog to sit next to me for a picture with a lot of treats, but then just walked away immediately after. I didn't really feel like forcing my presence onto the dogs here, so I just sat and watched the other customers try to catch the dog's attention. It seemed like after our session, they were more lively for the next one, so maybe we just came at a bad time. After that, I explored a bit of the city and walked around the park.
I know the music on the street's probably crazy too.
And taking some time to relax. It was nice to just let myself slow down and enjoy the peace and scenery. When it was time to head back, I decided to walk
She's doing everything right in this solo trip.
Rather than taking a train.
Minus losing the headphones.
It was almost a 2-hour walk. But I just wanted to explore the area. There's something really amazing just allowing yourself to get lost and explore without worry about what other people want or need from you. I found myself in different areas I would have never seen had I rushed back or seen a glimpse into people's lives with their own life and experiences. The next day, I went to Team Labs. It's an interactive museum with beautiful exhibits you won't find anywhere. It's also perfect for taking pictures. My favorite were the ones with the lights and the one that looked like clouds. There is also one with the
I need to take pictures here.
We were able to lay there as long as we wanted. I laid there and watched the flowers change from season to season. I must have laid there for a while drowning out everyone else until it felt like it was just me in the room. And then I started crying.
No.
Man, I keep crying this whole trip.
Why?
Just watching the flowers just reminded me of how beautiful change can be, even though it's scary too.
I mean, yeah, you're in a completely different country. I have to take time to probably reflect too.
Despite everything that happened. Seasons change just like people. It can be scary watching yourself change as well as people around you. Rather than fighting against it, learn to embrace it and learn to love the seasons of your life.
I went to a similar show in PC though.
Even when you're not proud
I forget what it's called. If you guys know what it is, let me know.
Take those feelings and move
like a projector show, I mean.
You can't change the seasons. You can't change other people, but you can always take the opportunity to change and grow yourself.
I like looking at these pictures of her growing up, man. This is so cool.
It was so good! And I went back to the hotel. The next day was the last full day. I decided to do some last minute shopping and I bought some clothes and these cool shoes. And I walked around just appreciating the last day I had walking around Japan. Going on this trip with no solid plan just made me feel more comfortable just going with the flow of things. It was scary not knowing what the future would hold. After I graduated college, I was terrified of what I would do after. Would I make enough money pursuing art? Am I making the right choices? Am I doing the right thing? This trip made me feel comfortable knowing it's okay to not know everything. It's okay when things don't go your way when you want them to, because when you're lost, you can find things you might have never thought you'd see. You just have to take the time to look around and appreciate who you are and what you have now. Self-love isn't easy. Sometimes I find myself giving into believing I'm not enough and staying in situations that are toxic for me. I'm still working on that, but
yeah, we all
if you love yourself, you'll fight for yourself, take care of yourself, and do the things you would for people that you care about, because
I hope y'all listen to her, man. Please take care of yourselves.
I felt like I didn't know who I was, and I felt like I didn't deserve anything. Yet I made new friends and reconnected with old ones.
That video was so cool, man. I say it again. It was so cool.
I met the people in my life, even the ones who hurt me, because they helped me grow as a person. Now I understand how to treat myself with the love and respect I deserve. I finally felt like I was seeing myself for who I am. I took the time to notice how I smiled when I ate instead of thinking I don't deserve to. I took the time to feel
So how long was she in Japan though? I didn't actually, did I miss that? Guys, let me know how long she was in Japan if she said it. I might have missed it. But it seems like a week-long trip maybe?
I took the time to look at
I'm talking about the second part of Japan when she's by herself.
Instead of looking down because I was focused on how terrible I felt about myself. I felt like I was finally able to see the beauty in the world while allowing myself to be a part of it. Life is beautiful, and you're beautiful too. It was finally time to go back and go on that exhausting flight. Oh my gosh. My dad picked me up and I saw my family and friends again. I didn't realize how much I missed them and appreciated their company. Because I took the time for myself, I was able to bring back stories to share with them and learn more about each other. I love being able to share stories with you guys too through my videos. Then I get to learn more about you guys and what you guys do. Oh jeez,
look at all the comments. You guys are doing great.
I didn't know what to expect from this trip, but I'm happy I took the time to take care of
myself. I remember the deer. Oh my gosh.
I wanted to come back with these newfound feelings and try to be a stronger person. I don't want to give up and let myself be a victim. Even if people say I have every
I wish for nothing but a successful year for her this year too, man. I mean, I love watching YoonToons videos, like all the time. You guys know this already though. I choose
where I want to go. I choose to love myself, and I choose to live. I can't always rely on others to make me feel
the Undertale music is getting me.
I need to be responsible for myself, because I'll
trying not to cry, man.
I can find happiness within myself because I was all I ever needed to start. Just like the flowers and the seasons change, I've changed too. I take the time to slow down and appreciate the world I'm in. I'm not the same girl as I was before, but I love her all the same.
Man, this video was so funny. When she was the Sailor Moon, oh my gosh.
I'm proud of her, and I'm proud of me for coming this far. I choose life, I choose happiness, and I choose.
See, now I gotta get to Tokyo, man. I gotta get there. I have to get there. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe. Go leave a like on YoonToons video too. And remember, guys, take care of yourself. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.